Hello, everybody, and welcome to Happy Half Hour. Here we go. Paul is in charge of this one. Get involved because I can guarantee you need this. You need this in your life. It's therapy, it's fun, and it's non football, and it's Happy Half Hour. It's 16. We normally go live at 9. It's supposed to be 9 every night, but it's 16 minutes past. We've had to drop 2 shows, but we're here. We are here, Paul, and it's in your hands, mate. It's in your hands. How are we doing?
It is. No, it's good. It's good. I caught caught the show before a little bit, so it was good. Sorry I couldn't be there, but I'm here for the big one. I'm here for the happy half hour. So it's good. Let everyone let us know that you're here. Everyone, give us a shout, give us a hi, and we'll have a good one tonight.
We do like to hear from people on this one. It's massively about you in the comments, to be fair. And we do like you to get involved. You don't even need to like football. I know we've got loads of subscribers from America and all over. We've got 4,750 subscribers, and we know you're there somewhere. So just play along, have fun. You'll enjoy this. You really will. And this is for you. We do a sideshow away from the football to hit everyone possible that follows us and that is subscribed. And we're here for you. We are here. Right, Paul. What have you got rustled up for me there? You're in charge.
Back in the day, and I'd see it stretched for quite a lot of episodes as well. But there was a show. I wish they'd bring it back. It was on MTV, and it was called Celebrity Deathmatch. There it is behind me, and that's the referee as well. So we're gonna have a Toffee Bluecast takeover of Celebrity Deathmatch tonight, and we're gonna have basically what's gonna happen is we're gonna show you we're gonna be the show. We're gonna tell you who is about to fight to the death, and we have to decide who would win between these two celebrities. So to the ultimate death, anything goes at all. Anything can be used to basically get to the point where they would win. So we are going to decide, and you're going to help us decide who would win in this match. All right. Mills Lane's referee here to help us. I'm going to get this on the screen now, which is going to help us go through and decide. So, Celebrity Deathmatch went on for ages. These were the two guys who hosted it, Johnny Gomez and Nick Diamond. However, it's not them tonight. Johnny Gomez was always sort of the straight man, came up with the facts, everything else. Nick Diamond was a bit of a joker, always entertaining. However, tonight, Johnny Gomez Diamond looks slightly different.
You look good, man. You look better than me there. Oh, am I? You said I'm the Joker. I look like the Joker there. I'm Danny Diamond.
I said you're the entertainment.
Paulie Gomez.
You're the entertainment.
Paulie Gomez.
I'm all the answer. I'm Johnny Gomez. You're Nick Diamond.
I'm Danny Diamond. Danny Diamond. Double D.
Double D. Danny Diamond.
Yeah, Danny Diamond. You're
this
Paul Gomez.
Used to be really good. This was a kind of your late night show on MTV, and it was on Channel 4 for a while as well. I wish they would bring it back, but they probably won't nowadays. So here we go. First one is Battle of the Wags. Wagatha Christie in the ring. Colleen Rooney against Rebecca Vardy. Two jungle queens. Basically, hate each other's guts. They have that edge about them, the pair of them. But in a fight to the death, who would come out on top? Would it be Mrs. Wayne Rooney or Mrs. Jamie Vardy? Let us know in the comments, and we will decide as well.
Yeah, get involved in the comments. Let us know who will win. Fight to the death.
Get it on. Let's get it on.
Smash up. Here we go.
Right. Initial thoughts.
I'm thinking, you know what? I have been watching I'm a Celebrity. I will be watching it back tonight. I have enjoyed it. I'm not going to lie. And I'm thinking, Colleen Rooney, she says she used to do boxing with her brothers when she was younger, and
Yeah.
she was. I think she's like a bit of a rough and ready. You know what I mean? I think she's can handle herself, and she had the challenge yesterday where she was lifting up all the stuff out of the wheelbarrow. Looked quite strong. I reckon she smashed Rebecca Vardy up, especially after what Rebecca Vardy did as well. So I'm going. And I think brutal. You know what I mean? Rebecca Vardy's going to have some black eyes on this one, Paul. I'm telling you.
Well, out of the two, I think Colleen is the fans' favourite. I think Colleen's the fans' favourite. However, I mean, Vardy's been in the jungle as well. I mean, she can put a sheep's testicle in her mouth as well as the next man. And she's also got a little bit of a backhanded sort of. She'd do you sort of from behind, wouldn't she? Like that, you know, when you're not looking.
I don't know.
So I wonder whether Vardy would have like a slide trick up the sleeve.
Team Vardy.
If
Vardy,
this was,
by the way, has scored.
Celebrity...
Vardy scored in 2 minutes. By the way, I just want to.
Really?
Yeah, he scored in 2 minutes for Leicester.
Well, if this was Celebrity Deathmatch, you would have Wayne in Colleen's corner, and you'd have Jamie in the other corner. I wonder whether Jamie would slip her some sort of knuckle duster or chair halfway through. So I wonder whether I would probably go Vardy as the villain winning.
Well, we know who's winning if it's the boyfriends. If it's the husbands, we know who's going to win that. But yeah, I think. Well, you're going Vardy. I'm going. Well,
do you think Wayne would be
Vardy? Yeah. Do
you think?
Rooney's a boxer, isn't he? Yeah, he's a boxer.
Vardy would be like a little scratcher. Do you think Vardy would sort of be fingernails in the eyes and stuff?
Good at running and scoring, but I don't think when it comes to head, I think Rooney would be. In the comments, we've got a lot of. They're on my back here, ain't they? They're with me here, not on my back. They've got my back. Sorry.
There's a lot of love for Rooney.
Fine.
Rooney in 5.
Yeah, it's a good prediction, Eugene. I like it.
Yeah, I know she does look a bit like that. Rooney in 7, Eugene. Have you seen the size of Rooney's what? Is it jaw? I did wonder, Emma, what you were on about there.
You never know with Emma, mate. You never know with Emma.
So, are we kind of thinking then that it's a Rooney win on this one?
Yeah, I think you've lost this one. I think if we're going to go by percentage, the percentage of the comments agree with me on this one. I think we're all team Colleen, but Paul's.
Well, I just think the villain would do it, to be honest. But I'm quite happy to take it. So he'll allow it.
Mad how they're literally I'm a Celebrity's on, and you've got Colleen doing a thing, and then they brought a big document out on it on Netflix, like saying, "Oh, watch this," and it's like it's all planned. Weird how they've done it.
It is.
I'm Colleen. I'll go Colleen.
Fair dues. Right. Colleen's the winner then based on comments and Dan. So Vardy's gone. Rooney did it. Right. Johnny Gomez and Nick Diamond have got the next one for you. Here we go. In a floating door match, we've got a bit of revenge on the cards. We've got Winslet v DiCaprio. He's never let it go. He's coming back for her because there was enough space on that door in Titanic at the end, and she wouldn't let him on. She wouldn't let him on. So in a battle to the death, would it be Winslet or DiCaprio?
How old are they?
I think we go as they are now. I'd say
because she looked quite old on that last one. Do you know what I mean? I don't know about that one, but at the very end of the film.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that's a bit unfair. but he's also a few thousand depths under the sea, or under the surface,
Yeah, he's going to
frozen
have a
in a
bit of the
block.
shivers, isn't he? You've got to take
Yeah,
into effect that he's been under cold water and he's not going to be up to full strength, or DiCaprio. He really ain't. Because I'll tell you
no,
something, if you're in the sea for that long, so I think Winslet's got a bit of a weakened DiCaprio in this scenario. So it's closer than what you probably would first predict.
yeah. I think DiCaprio is probably too soft.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not an old man, is he? Like in
No.
Romeo and Juliet, he does a lot of shouting and this, that, and the other, and angry as Romeo. But no,
Well, of course, the sort of the
it's
talk.
hard.
It is, because he could come up with anything. She could have that necklace. She could wrap him around the face with that necklace. To be fair, and
I reckon
DiCaprio is sort of
definitely like.
he prefers the younger woman. I don't think he would get on well with Winslet, who I think would potentially kick his ass.
If they have a fight in the car, I think they'll end up getting it on. I think it'll be like a fight that turns into friskiness. You know what I mean? If the fight's in the car,
Oh, you
I
reckon?
think it could get a bit heated. Yeah, you know what I mean. They get a bit of friskiness going on. You know what I mean. The fight will get distracted. Don't think the fight happened. So we can't be having a fight in that passionate car that there was
No.
in. We've got to be having a fight in a boxing ring. I think.
I know, and I'd still go for Winslet. Brit as well. She could pack a punch, I think.
I'm going for DiCaprio though. You know.
You're
I
going
mean, I think
DiCaprio for the win.
Yeah, I think he's going to be like a bit peed off. To be fair,
Do you think the anger would take over?
yeah, I think he'll be a bit peed off. He's probably
I'd
found out that she's
I'd
got
go
some
for the
else.
British woman. You don't want to piss off a British woman, I have to say. However, let's see what other people said. Emma reckons DiCaprio definitely. There was loads of space. She said she'd never let go. Let go 2 seconds later. I won't let you go. Bye.
Jack, come back. Jack.
Eugene thinks that we need VAR, but he also thinks Street Fighter Winslet. So we've kind of got one on each side.
Eugene's a Winslet.
We need someone else to jump in with the deciding vote.
Yeah, come and tell us who you think. Don't be shy. Play along. Who do you think's going to have it in the comments? Let us know. Play along. Who do you think would win in a fight to the death out of these two?
I reckon
I'm
Winslet
definitely
would smash
going
him over the
DiCaprio.
head with the door. She'd probably lift it over her
She
head
does
and
look
then
like a
smash
bit
it
of
on
an
him.
angry woman. To be fair, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, just look at that
Devil
picture.
Street.
Look at that picture there.
Yeah.
She's not happy.
He's gone and shown one of those pictures to someone that he drew. You know what I mean? She's not happy about it.
No. Well, you're going to draw me like one of you what? French women?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not drawing you naked, mate. When you said you're going to draw me, I thought, what? Here we go. No, not drawing you, Paul. I'm not doing DiCaprio. You know what I mean? Right, here we go.
I tell you what, then we're not going to call it. We're not going to call a winner because we've got you and Emma on one side, me and Eugene on the other. Whoever comes in with the winning vote, that'll decide it. So we'll see if anyone comes in the time being. So it's still on. So we shall see. Now your next one. I love your photo in that, by the way. You
know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to accept that photo, but I can't every time it comes back. The fact you put yourself with cool glasses, with your hands on the counter, cool glasses, looking all like Terminator, and you've got me looking like an absolute clown.
I think you look good though. I think you look good. It's just the hands. That are like that.
If someone took that picture of me, they're getting the phone back, take another picture because they're a bad photographer. If they took that picture of me,
dear. Right.
It's happy half hour, so we give people a laugh. That's what we do.
Next one. It's the YI Man match. It's Ant-Man versus Deckman.
YI. What did you think of like everyone on Ant's back this time saying he's really nasty? Thingy, Dean and I'm a Celebrity. That was crazy.
I was with Ant. Dean was a right pain in the ass.
Yeah, I was with Ant as well. Everyone's like, "Oh, Ant's nasty to Dean." Why? Ant was really angry with Dean, and I get why though, because when you've got sand around your feet and you say, "I'm a Celebrity," that's pathetic. Come on, that's
Oh,
like, Ant
God
was like,
almighty.
"What are you doing?"
They weren't
You've
even
got to realise
things.
that. Yeah, well, that's the thing, and they look forward to the challenges, and they probably give the challengers ready to have 20-minute airtime. And he said, "I'm a celeb" straight away like that. It's crazy. Right, let's get to the fighting then. Let's get to the blood. Let's get to the clash. You got two Geordies here having a fight.
Two Geordies. Man.
Well, these do go head to head on the thing that you like watching, don't they? On challenges. What's it called? I forgot what it's called. They go head to head. They had a thing where they went head to head on challenges. Yeah, Saturday Night Takeaway. They used to go head to head, didn't they? A lot. Yeah. So we seen what they do like to compete against each other, don't they?
Battle of the Fods. Fod wins.
No. It's not a big fight, is it? Would you say it's a featherweight?
I mean, it's not a heavyweight, by any means. It'd almost be a draw because they get on, or related, according to DNA Journey. But
the thing is, though, Deck he looks too nice, doesn't he? When Deck does look the nicer one, I think Ant looks the more evil, doesn't he?
He would be more angry. Do you think though? I think behind the scenes, I bet.
You know what, Paul? In that picture angry. There, look, you got Ant at the side of you there. Look, in that picture, you look a bit like Ant. I look a bit like Deck, don't I? Ant and Deck. We look like Ant and Deck.
You're just trying to get me back to that picture.
No, I'm not. When you look at us, if you used to say who we look like, you look like Ant and I look like Deck a little bit. I mean, I'm 6'2", so
I was going to say, to be fair, in that picture that we've got, I am taller, but in real life, that's very much not the case.
Yeah, that's not that high. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees if that's a real picture. Let's just say that, right? Let's get to the fight. Well, what do you think? What do you think's happening in this fight? Because I think there's definitely a knee in the bollocks. There's definitely a knee in the bollocks going down.
Oh, that's Dex. That'll be Dex. That'll be Dex. Tactic. I would have thought he's got to bring him down to his own height.
Do you know what I think though? I actually think that Ant could. He could knee Deck, and Deck could not be taking it seriously. And Deck's the nice person that you don't think's an evil streak. And then all of a sudden, I think once Ant knees Deck in the bollocks, I think Deck's going to turn, and I think that's when you'll see he's a lot more of a nasty man than you think. Yeah,
behind the camera, you never know. You never know.
He's quite one, so maybe this is. Do you know what? I'm changing it. I'm going to go to Deck. I am because I think, but I can't. I think Ant looks like he's the harder one, but I think Deck's going to bring something when he finally gets out. He's got a long temper. It takes a lot to wind him up, but I think when he goes, you ain't stopping him, mate. I think Ant's going to have his face splattered.
I mean, this goes for it. It is. I know. I think if you cornered Deck, I think he'd come out scratching.
Yeah, I believe.
To be honest,
I agree with you.
So I do like that though. Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble.
Duncan would kill PJ, but Ant beats Deck. You can't see.
Yeah, that's a good one. Duncan Ferguson will kill them
both. Well, I think me and you agree this time. Me and you agree that Deck would have the deciding blow, so to speak. But everyone on here thinks that Ant would win in a battle of the foreheads.
I was with them at the start. I'm not gonna lie. Straight away, I'd say Ant. With how he was with Dean, I think he's the more angry one. I think he's got a short temper, but I do think I like an underdog, and I'm with Deck. I think he's going to come back, and you're going to be surprised. Let's just say that. Deck's
it's our prerogative. So in this battle, in the YI man match,
mate,
Deck man wins it.
I allow it. Love it.
Mills has let it in. So Deckman wins. Here we go. Next one. It's a Trekkie tussle. It's Captain Kirk against Captain Picard. And you're taking you're taking it as when they're captain. You're not taking it as Kirk, who's 90, and Picard, who's, I don't know, looks 90. So
in the prime.
In their prime Kirk, prime Picard. Were you a Trekkie fan? Were you a Star Trek fan?
Do you know what? I didn't watch it, but I'm looking at both, and I'm looking who's the artist. I can still. I didn't watch it. I watched it bits and bobs, but I'm not. I don't know them that well, like to know what they're like personality wise for strength. But I've got the figures locked down, if you know what I mean.
Well, give you a sort of idea. Kirk was sort of your suave kind of captain. He used to make out with all the alien women.
He looks like an engineer, Kirk does. He looks like someone that fixes a spaceship or something like that to me.
Yeah, he was very flamboyant in his movements. A lot of rolling around and stuff. And looking cool. Picard was a bit more of your kind of head teacher kind of guy. Wouldn't get into lots of action, but he would say,
but no one messes with him.
Make it so, and he would direct people a lot. So there you go, really. So in a fight to the death, I think there'll be a lot of movement from Kirk and a lot of thinking.
I'm Kirk all the way. I can see the shoulders of the chest, and I think Kirk's got a bit of strength behind him there, and he, you know what I mean? He's got one of those meat heads where he looks like he's got a bit of fat head where he can. I think he's a bit of a fighter, Kirk. And I think Picard's in trouble here.
I think Picard would probably just delegate and get someone else to do it, but Kirk would run around a lot and eventually win, I reckon. So yeah. In a nutshell, Kirk's a player and Picard an incel. Eugene
was born in Canada, Eugene says.
Well, yeah. So
he knows more than you.
There you go.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
No. There you go. Eugene, don't pull on the facts.
That was back when everyone didn't sort of decipher between Canada and America over here on telly. If they had that kind of accent, that was it. They just thought they were American. But it seemed like it's a unanimous Kirk win.
Yeah, Kirk in the comments. I can see everyone's on Kirk. You just know, don't you? When you know, you know. And I think Picard's in trouble here, mate.
He does it, yeah. So well done, Kirk. Kirk wins. Right, Nick. The next one is a girl power punch.
Royal Rumble.
Oof. This is major now, so it's 5-on-5.
Sound of the underground. Sound of the. Are they having a fight in the underground?
Yeah. So it's prime. It's prime Girls Aloud, prime Spice Girls. I mean, there's a lot of anger there. There's a lot.
Yeah,
of,
I'm trying to think. Like,
I reckon.
Yeah, straight away, you think the Spice Girls, obviously, like Ginger Spice and Mel C, and you think they're a bit more wacky, don't you? I mean, Victoria, she'd probably run away, but you do think that they Spice Girls are probably a bit more lively, but then Girls Aloud, I'm trying to think whether I think they'd be hard.
Well, bit of an edge, You've got Cheryl when she was Tweedy beating up some poor woman in a club toilet.
There you go. So that's some good information.
So they've got a bit of previous. Like you say, Spice Girls. I don't know. I just think old school, possibly. Like you say, Scary Spice. Don't want to mess around. Jerry back in the day. Before it was Raining Men and she was doing all that sort of all that sort of stuff. She could pack a punch, I would have thought. Victoria
Yeah,
just
be a good
scowled at you
fight.
quite a lot, disapprovingly.
Yeah, she's too. I think she's too snobby to fight. I think Victoria, but I think, like I say, there's a good three in Ginger Spice, Emma, and Mel C. I think they'll do the damage. I think they'll be the winners of the fight.
Mel C's got a good kick. To be
Mm.
fair, I mean, sporty. I don't think
Despite the,
maybe it'd be an easy touch. I think she would go first. I think she'd be
I don't think.
a loss.
I was trying to think of energy as well, and I don't think girls allowed to big dancers or anything like that. They've got no flying kicks or anything, have they? So,
yeah, Spice
who are
Girls
you
were
going
always
for?
kicking.
I think the Spice Girls. Who are you going for?
I think Spice Girls. I think actually a couple of the Girls Aloud ones are too nice. You know, very gentle. And I think I remember Nadine, I'm seeing it on one of them countdown shows of moments on telly or whatever. She's a bit of a liar and a bit of because she got into an Irish
trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, she got into an Irish band by lying about her age and stuff. So she might be a bit sneaky, but I can't see her in a fight. To be fair,
I think I think all this has happened with Nadine. I think Nadine's gone and caused a bit of trouble with them, and I think it's all kicked off through Nadine. The way you've been talking there.
She pissed off? I bet she's pissed off Mel B. To be fair, she'd be the one who would hold a grudge. I would have thought.
Yeah, I reckon she's got with Mel B's girlfriend or something like that. Something's kicked off, I know. And I tell you something, Spice Girls, they're sorting it out. They're doing it. And I think Spice Girls, the five Spice Girls are going to knock them out and then run off and just like Girls Aloud have just been battered. That's the way I think that's going down.
It'd be a good one though. I like the idea of like a Royal Rumble in it. That'd be class. Right, so we reckon that it's Spice Girls for the win. So here we go. I think this might be the last one, which is good timing. It's War of the Wizards. This has been mentioned by many people. If there was a battle to the death with wand and sword or whatever was needed, who would win in Gandalf and Dumbledore? Lord of the Rings versus Harry Potter, basically.
I think you personally, I don't know what people think in the comments. Let us know what you think. But I'm probably team Gandalf here, Paul. You know what I mean? Sword in hand straight away. He's got me. Yeah. What you thinking, Dumbledore? Yeah.
I'm Dumbledore. I know in that picture it looks as though Gandalf would swing a sword at you.
Yeah, I
know. Dumbledore took on Voldemort. You know what I mean? I just think he's got a bit more power about him and a longer beard.
You think the magic could make a difference with Dumbledore?
I think it's all the magic with Dumbledore. I don't think he's going to swing a sword.
If Gandalf, if he chopped his arm off, even though he's got a bit of wizard about him, I don't think he can come back from that, can he?
No, I don't think so.
Especially if it's the arm with the wand. I don't know if does the wand work with only his right hand or does it work with both? That's another question you got yourself as well.
Well, it's not the Force. Do you know what I mean? It's not like Vader, or Obi-Wan. These aren't the droids you're looking for. It's none of that. So I think Dumbledore would, as long as he, like you say, didn't get his arm chopped off, I reckon Dumbledore would do it personally. Gandalf's probably quite willing to throw another weapon around.
Gandalf's definitely getting probably more women, though, do you think? Who would you say's got more chance pulling the...
I think Dumbledore in his day might have... is that true? That one was slip. Now, is that a typo? Or is Dumbledore gay?
He'll have one hell of a slap on him.
He might have. I have watched some of the Fantastic Beasts, but I can't remember them because they sort of meld into one. But Dumbledore, as a younger guy, Don't know. Maybe in his heyday. But yeah, Gandalf, you would think, is a bit more worldly.
Just don't think you can be tied. Just on the right picture, you can't be tying your bottom beard. I think Gandalf's beard and hair looks a bit more warrior for me. He's a bit more of a stud. I think he looks a bit scruffy. Dumbledore does there to me. I think he needs a bit of a tie.
Well, he's in his jam, isn't he? He's in his dressing gown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is
excuse,
Paul.
It came out.
You've got to look good in your garments. Do you know what I mean? You can't be using that as an excuse. You've got to look good in your normal clothes and your pajamas when you're in bed. That's when you can get your most action. So
yeah, I mean, he's got that
gotta
weird
have pajamas
thing as
Dumbledore.
well. He's got a rubber band around the middle of his beard.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes him look a bit scruffo. If he dangled his beard down free, he'd have a bit more chance. Dumbledore will be swayed, but I just think Gandalf in that picture look like a bit of a Spartan, doesn't he? The beard and the hair.
Yeah, you do like a bit of Spartan, don't you?
I like anything that's warrior. Yeah, anything that's got a bit of fight. Let's just say we've got Derby coming up as well, so I've got that. That'll be interesting after this.
No, it's true. It's true enough. And Gandalf inspired this kind of stuff as well.
You shall not pass!
So
You know what? I'm getting sick and tired of seeing his face. Do you know what, Paul? I love your videos, but I could slap him around the head, especially after listening to him today. Happy hour. Don't talk about him. Happy hour. You know what I mean? Happy half hour. Sorry.
I'll take the 5.
That is the last. That is the last.
That's
one.
it.
I've had a bit of a showdown.
So, thanks a lot for everyone for doing that. And at the end of Celebrity Deathmatch, they always used to say, "Good fight, good night."
Good fight. Good night, everyone.